Before he says any motherfucking thing, I want to say this plainly for the world to hear real quick. The best Spider-Man girl ain't Zendaya, it ain't Emma Stone, and it ain't Kirsten Dunst. It's, I don't even remember your name, and I'm sorry. But I'm talking about the chick that gave Tobey the pie. Because at the end of the day, she said, she didn't say these exact words, but her actions said, fuck that bitch. Fuck me. I'm here. I'm next door. I see you looking out the window at them rats in the street. You want this pie next door, nigga. I'm here. State what you got. And I stand on it, and anybody can try me today, nigga.
We gonna try it today.
You can try me today.
We're gonna try you today.
There ain't nobody better on this planet for fucking Spider-Man.
We gonna do this
than
today.
that bitch.
We gonna do this shit today.
So, what I asked was, before we get into what the real thing, what I asked was, the girl, I forgot her name too, but the girl next door that lived next door to Tobey's Peter, I would have chose her.
Yes.
And the reason why I asked him this, I said, would you tell her that you were Spider-Man, or would you let her find out?
She liked me for me. She saw me looking out the window at the hood rats and was like, they don't matter. Here's some pie. I'm going to keep going back to the pie. Because she did it out of the kindness. She was bringing him food. Not just the pie. She brought him other food. Yeah. She was knocking on the door, just letting you know, you don't got to do this.
When you had the symbiote on you and you was mean to her, would you apologize?
Yes, because she still accepted you. Think about that. She got hurt. Her feelings got hurt. But when he came to apologize, she said, it's okay. Wife!
Yeah,
you just having a moment.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I know the real you. Wife!
Would you be afraid of her answer though if she found out you were Spider-Man?
No. She already looking at me like I'm God. I'm looking out the window.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
At the street. Yeah. Literally. For the streets.
You know who else like Peter for Peter?
Who?
Gwen Stacy.
Yes, I agree. But she's not better than her.
Oh, yes, she is.
No,
way 1,000
times.
times.
If you had told her, I guarantee she would have been like, Green Goblin my ass.
She already knew.
Dart at his ass.
She already knew he was Spider-Man.
You talking about old girl from next door?
Gwen Stacy.
I'm not saying she didn't know. I'm not saying she's number 2.
Zendaya already knew.
By the way, Emma Stone is Gwen Stacy. Is number 2.
Yeah.
She's number 2.
She's number 1. Fuck
she picked.
She's number 1.
She didn't pick Peter before he became Spider-Man. Remember that?
I do remember that.
She did. Well.
No.
Remember that?
Thank you.
She did. The only person who was like,
she was with somebody at the time.
Yes. So she didn't pick him.
But she picked him after.
She was with somebody else, so she didn't pick him. This bitch picked him.
Hold on.
They broke up.
I can end this right now. Yes, she did choose him. You want to know why she chose him? She had the opportunity to go all the way over across the land with some other nigga. She said, "No, I'm gonna stay here for you, for Peter."
Is that gay? Is that the first movie?
For Peter.
That's the first movie?
For Peter.
That's not the first movie.
She still chose him.
In the first movie, no. You're not wrong. But in the first movie, she had a different nigga, right? Right. Yeah. She didn't start really paying attention to Peter until this nigga was dunking and breaking basketball goals.
She had a nigga, right?
Answer the question.
She had a nigga, right? Who was she hanging out with more?
She was around Peter. But she didn't
pay.
There
you go.
But
she chose Peter.
Rewatch the movie. She didn't pay.
Any woman with a nigga that hangs around another nigga more than her current nigga,
it didn't
like
start
that one more.
That's exactly how it works.
It didn't start that way. She would talk to him every now and again in the classroom.
Every now and again is where it starts.
Hold on. Rewatch the movie. They were classmates, and every now and again she's like, hey.
She was talking about date mates.
But she didn't pay attention to Peter till he jumped and dunked that damn ball and broke the goal. That girl didn't even know who the fuck Tobey was. She just knocking on the door. Nigga with glasses with the sweater and was like,
she did know.
Mine.
Nah, she did know. And I tell you how she knew. Cause
she did know. Because before you even say anything.
Go ahead.
Before you even say anything, she did fucking know. Because how the fuck you come in the very next day? That girl wasn't stupid. You come in the very next day because she didn't start flirting with him until he got his Spider-Man powers. Because he was scrawny as shit and wore glasses.
Who?
She started flirting with him more.
Mary Jane.
She started flirting with him more.
That's Mary Jane.
She started flirting with him more when she came in.
No.
Yes, she started flirting with him more. No, hold on, listen. She started flirting with him more when he gained a little muscle. He lost the glasses and he started having.
She didn't go to school with him, and he was living in the house with his Aunt May. Remember when he got his apartment? That's when she met him. Yeah. And from that day, she was like, "You mine's, nigga." That's what she was on. Yeah. What I gotta do, Grandma? I got it. Bake him this pie, darling. Send him this food. Tell him that he don't gotta pay rent this month. She was on a mission for Peter and didn't even know he was Spider-Man. Never knew.
Gwen Stacy's dad wanted to kill this nigga, and she was like, "No, because that's my man."
You said Zendaya's dad?
No, I said
the other chick's dad.
Yeah.
We can throw her in. She wanted Peter. She didn't even know She didn't even know Tom was Spider-Man. If you want to throw the black chick in there.
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about Gwen Stacy.
Gwen Stacy.
Her dad wanted to kill Andrew.
Time out. I'm not taking that away.
And she said no because that's my friend.
I'm not because that's my friend. I'm not.
She still chose him. Nigga,
that's right. That was before they broke up, didn't it?
I'm not taking.
Before she broke up with her boyfriend.
I'm not taking nothing from her. I love Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy. I love their relationship. At the end of the day, she didn't pay attention to that nigga till he pushed Flash Thompson against the lockers and dunked a basketball and broke the hoop.
What girl?
It is whatever the next door bitch's name is. I don't care what y'all say. She is the one. She is the one. Yes. Look her up because I keep forgetting her name. She is the one. She is the one. She is the one. I don't care.
Gwen Stacy.
Somebody in the comments rock with me. I don't think I'm tripping. She is the one. And y'all know who I'm talking about. What is her name, sir?
Hold on.
Gwen Stacy.
Stop it. Control yourself. Control yourself.
You control yourself. You're the one sitting up in front of the camera.
You're right. Shit. Got me hot. Got me real hot.
But yeah, Gwen Stacy is the S+ girl, all the way for Spider-Man.
Agreed.
This is her right here.
Yes. What was her name?
Damn.
She looked different as hell.
No. What was your name in Spider-Man? Because I'm honest. I'm just gonna call you by Tova because I don't know how to say. I think that's Magina.
What was her name?
I think that's how you say her name.
I don't think it said it. Hold on. Because I looked in the next. Hold on.
If your name is just next door girl, it's cool.
Nah, it's just giving. Yeah, this bitch.
Yeah, so.
Let me see it. I can pull it up. And my phone's on the charger right now, so.
What's your name though? Because you got the character right there, but you didn't.
Ursula.
Yeah, yes. Ursula is the one.
So, I'm going to say what I was going to say.
She's his Neo.
I was going to say what I was going to say. What woman with a nigga is going to let another friend from school come to her family dinner?
So you would rather...
While she's still dating
While she's still dating somebody.
Hold on. I got y'all. So you would rather go...
That's not cheating.
Listen to me. It is cheating. Listen to me.
Okay, so she chose Peter.
She chose him, and she didn't even know that.
And
that was before she knew he was Peter, because that was before she knew he was Spider-Man, because he shot the web and said, "Hey, I'm Spider-Man."
Mary Jane did the same thing before she went with that.
Also,
throw that out there.
Also, she stood up for him and defended him against Flash.
Because remember,
she was
sitting at the dinner table, she had to listen to her dad talk shit about Spider-Man.
Who made the dinner? Was it her? Because Ursula made dinner. Now, let me ask you a question.
She sat there and defended Spider-Man.
Listen,
she didn't know it was him. She defended Spider-Man to her dad.
Yes, she did. Congratulations. If a girl who had a nigga was like, "Hey, come fuck with me a little bit," or the girl next door, that's right next door to you, been like, "Hey, here's this pie." Hey,
I didn't have to cook this awesome ass meal. Come join me. Or here's a pie.
I didn't cook the meal, or I put the time in.
I got professional chef.
And then take the plate back and be like, "Have a good day."
No, hold on. You want to know
why?
No.
Chefs. I would rather have a professional.
Just hear him out for a second, because one thing we forgot.
Yeah,
one thing we forgot that's actually on his side. Peter didn't say shit to her. She did that on her own. He didn't say shit to her. Remember?
Ursula is the one.
He didn't say shit to her. The moment she seen him, she was on that energy.
That's what I'm saying. She saw him and said, "That's mine."
He really didn't say shit to her.
She saw him looking outside at the streets with the hood rats, and she said, "I'm here." I'm sorry, but that's what she said. She said, "I'm here." Huh. Actions speak louder than words. She's the best one. Then it's Gwen Stacy.
Gwen Stacy's still number one.
Hatred. So much hate. I like how we did not throw Zendaya at all.
No.
She's not. I'm sorry. She's not on the.
She
She's not on the conversation.
Yeah.
And then before you cut the camera off, also,
It's been 10 minutes. I didn't even realize that. I thought I was going for a real long time.
Also, yes, but me as a known nerd that gets bullied, if I'm walking with somebody like Gwen Stacy,
Oh, I just won. I'm the king of the world.
Ursula will shoot the nigga for Tobey. That's what it looked like.
She will shoot somebody for a toe.
For Tobey.
Oh. Okay.
Ursula looked like, hey, you fuck with this one. Think about a woman saying, you don't gotta pay rent.
but you're Spider-Man. You said you would tell her. So would she do that?
I think she would.
But why would she have to?
Would she defend Spider-Man or Peter?
I think
if
she
he
would
was still
defend,
Spider-Man.
I think she would defend him. I don't think she cared.
You know what? Nah.
She wouldn't care.
I think she like, yo, you mine.
Nah. You
She
know what?
wouldn't
I
care.
already like you.
Yeah.
I'm here, and I know you got a bitch. I'm here, and I see you looking out the window. Hey, here's some pie. You want me to feed it to you? Come on, bro. Like, come on.
Emma Stone.
You just like Emma Stone. That's all it is.
That's not even really the case. Because the thing about it is, she just makes the perfect Gwen Stacy.
That's fine. She
And
does make the perfect Gwen
that's my
Stacy.
complete bias.
She does make the perfect Gwen Stacy. Magina, if I'm saying your name right, you make the perfect Ursula. You the one. If I was Tobey, fuck Mary Jane. Hey, you made this.
I mean, Mary Jane was for the streets anyway, so fuck.
At the end of the day, you said you rather deal with a girl who gonna have somebody else make the meal. Ursula said, "I'm gonna make it for you."
You know what I would have done if I was Tobey in that situation? The moment that Harry would have went with MJ, I'd be like, you know what? Where Ursula is?
I'm finna fuck this shit out
Like,
of Ursula.
Hey, Ursula.
You been trying to beat down my block for the longest. You wanna finally do it? I bet she'd be like, yeah. I don't think she would hesitate.
I don't think she would either, to be honest with you.
I think Emma, as Gwen Stacy, be like, hold on, Peter, you need to calm down. Let's talk.
She did that already, but still.
I'm saying, let's make it. I think Ursula be like, we can fuck in the hallway.
I don't care what my dad says, cause he owned the hotel, didn't he?
Nah. You want to be careful with that, because if her dad found you fucking her like that,
Spider-Man. What is he gonna do to him?
he don't know that.
No, the point being is this: one is gonna take that risk. And Ursula taking that risk. If Peter's just having a sour moment, he's like, "Yeah, I just need some." Oh, really? Okay. So like, what do you need? Cause like,
Where your clothes at?
where your clothes at?
Right.
Oh, you know, I just been What's happening here?
Yeah.
Ursula's with the shits.
She can be up with it all she like.
That's the type of woman you need in your
Emma Stone.
life.
But Emma Stone.
So let's I'm gonna give you a girl come to you right now. You got two choices, and one is like Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy, and she's like, hey, I'm gonna help you. We gonna do this and that, and then the other one's like, come to the house today. I'm gonna make you some food.
Depends on what I feel like
You know what?
the connection is.
This is and I hate
That's
this
what's
is
wrong
gonna
with men.
and I hate this
Fuck
is gonna
the
happen.
connection. Go after the one that likes you.
And I hate this is gonna happen, but this is gonna kind of defend Gwen Stacy. Now, say you were Spider-Man and Peter in that situation. Now, you gotta understand, there are capabilities where you might have to save Ursula a lot. You ain't gotta save Gwen, cause she'll help you.
Okay.
So if you lose her,
okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I like that argument.
And
Let's go.
then, like,
Let's go there. Let's go.
even though Gwen Stacy still died, but that was her own fault. Even though she still died,
Because she wasn't supposed to be there.
Exactly.
My point
Even though
being,
that was-
if I say Ursula, don't leave this motherfucker for nothing unless the building is on fire and it's
and
collapsing.
you're still gonna have to save her, right?
But nah,
I had to save Gwen, and Gwen died. She stayed her ass home. Like I said, your dad said stay away from me. You didn't listen. I said stay away from me. You didn't listen. Now your ass is in the grave, and I gotta cry about it.
Cause you can save her.
If I told Ursula, hey, go next door, don't leave unless the building is down, motherfucker, she gonna be like, her dad gonna be like, let's go. No, Peter said he gonna come for me.
You thought she would have stayed in?
I think Ursula is with the shit.
except for the fact that
Rewatch the movie.
Gwen Stacy gets spider powers too.
but not in the movie. We're talking about Emma
Not
Stone.
yet. Not yet.
We're talking about
Not
Emma
yet.
Stone.
Not yet.
No, yeah.
And until they make Spider-Gwen, that don't count.
That counts because
does
that's
not
exactly what's gonna happen.
Because Spider-Gwen's name is Gwen Stacy.
It's gonna have to happen.
But we're
and we
talking
had
about
the we had the
Emma.
real
About Emma Stone.
perfect.
We're talking about that one.
Yeah, we gotta
I
talk about Emma
understand.
Stone.
Yeah. Now if you talking about from Into the Spider-Verse, I still wouldn't pick her. She for the streets. Over here like a grown ass man. I'm big dick black goddamn mouth. What's up? What's up? Why you over here looking at him? I'm here. I'm your age. Stop it. It's nasty. He had a wife and child, bitch.
That was your age. Child. But
Nah. And I like that Gwen Stacy, by the way.
she didn't flirt with McGill.
She was blushing and gushing over this nigga.
She came to see
She came to see him just to check on him. Not to be like, I love you. Not to be
It
like, I'm
turned
with
into
you.
that though.
You know what it did? She didn't say nothing.
She didn't have to.
Yes. Listen, say something, because this implied shit is what get niggas in jail.
Yeah.
Oh, why you try to kiss me? Well, I thought we was.
She
thought we was
only
sitting there.
looked at McGill that way because the nigga was swollen big as shit.
My point being,
Any girl would look at
Ursula didn't care. She was like, I'm with you.
I mean, I understand his
Yeah.
connection idea to it all.
No, I completely
But-
agree with you.
That's the only point I'm standing on.
Yeah.
It's the only those my 10 toes are down purely for that. Y'all making great points, by the way. But my shit is purely you're looking out of the window at them bitches. Fuck her, cause she don't want you like I do, and I completely agree with that.
Just you got spider powers.
I would
that's
have
bonus
loved.
points.
I would have loved if Tobey had. You're like, oh, so you and Mary Jane worked out? Well, we tried. It didn't work. But you said you're married. Yeah, to Ursula. I would be like, yes, yes.
That's probably that should have been his like backup wife.
But see, like it would have been actually in. I can agree with this on him because she liked Peter, if he had spider powers or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Having the spider powers is bonus points.
Scratch that. Cause Gwen liked Peter a little bit too. She
That's what
wanted
I'm
to
saying.
fuck Peter.
Who, Ursula?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I can agree with that.
Okay, yeah, that's
Because
what it
Gwen
is,
did
yeah.
like Peter, but
It wasn't
She
like
wanted-
that.
yeah.
Ursula wanted Peter.
yeah, I can give you that one.
That
I can
one-
give you that
yeah,
one.
I can give
That's
you
why
that
she's the best.
I can see.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
I
Thank
still Stacy.
I can see.
So with that being said, that's been this edition of the C3S show. As far as in this topic, Ursula is the best woman for
Stacey.
Spider-Man, period. Don't listen to him. He hot. We talking about real facts.
Call me the fuck
Ursula,
out.
Magina, however you want to go by, I'm telling you right now, I would have picked you day one. I appreciate you. Now, for every man listening, I'm going to clip this part. For every man listening, if you got a girl that you like, but she not trying to come at you, but you got a girl next door that's like, here's some pie.
Take it.
Take it.